In this video, I want to show you one of the best tips I can give you. This is something I've heard preached from all the YouTubers for years now. Graham Cochran, of course, Joe Gilder from Home Studio Corner, all those guys. Early on, whenever I was first learning to mix in studio and live, I, like everyone in the beginning stages, I just wanted to boost frequencies. I just wanted to, slam compressors and just make everything super loud, whatever, just try to make it sound larger than life. And what ended up happening is the mix sounded dead. So it's just, you end up in this chasing your tail thing, trying to find the mix in the tools and in the effects and all those things, when the actual place you need to be searching for a good mix is in your volume balance. So in this video, I want to show you the power of riding faders and having a solid balance across your faders the whole time. So of course, this is coming on the heels of our previous videos where we talk about, cutting low mids, managing high mids, compression, all the basics. Whenever those are in place, that is where you can really set your mix apart by having a solid balance across your fader. That's when you think about this musically too. Whenever you can manage your mix by thinking like a musician, you're instantly in a league of your own. That's it. Like, that's what you need to be shooting for, not some new mix hack or some trendy cool thing. You need to be thinking like a musician and also think like a person sitting in the seats, and think of the power that you have in the faders to make the people in the seats hear what needs to be heard at that moment, and also think about what they want to hear in that moment. How can your congregation engage with the worship in the easiest way? This isn't a show. It's not anything flashy. We need to think about your mix and setting volume in a way that they can easily engage with it. So let's talk about that over the board. All right, so your volume balance. It is the most important part of your mix. Once you get all of your, baseline things set, none of it matters if you don't balance the band well. It's just that simple. So I want to show you how I would go about balancing this simple, basically, three-piece thing in one vocal. So we're just going to do all this, take all this away, and I'm just going to balance this from start really quick. And I'm going to show you how quick we can do this and also the order that I would go. Snare bottom. Put the toms in there. Didn't play on much on this. Drum verb. I'm gonna go to bass. Let's go back. All right, and the vocal. Oh, Grady's not singing right here.
Bow down, and every chain will break as broken hearts declare His praise. For who can stop the Lord Almighty?
And then I'll bring these things in to surround the vocal.
Our God is the Lion of Judah. He's roaring with power and fighting our battles, and every knee will bow before Him. Our God is the Lamb that was slain for the sins of the world. His blood breaks the chains, and every knee will bow.
Notice you bring the guitar down when he starts singing again.
God who comes to save is here to set the captives free. Who can stop the Lord? Oh.
So you can see with that was pretty quick. Granted, this is a very small mix, but still, the order I like to go, really no matter what size the mix is kick and overheads and snare. You know, that may be, you know, kick, snare, overheads, but those three things first, and then float the toms in as needed. Then go to bass, have them play together, so you're building up the foundation, and then actually go to the vocal. Because what can happen a lot of times is then you start mixing the guitars, the pianos, the tracks, the keys, you know, all the other stuff, and you kind of lose places in the mix for the vocal, and you bring the vocal in, and then you go back to mixing the electric, the keys, and all that stuff again, because you have to change things now. So I really like going drums, bass, vocal, and then letting these other things kind of surround the vocal. You can tell if you have just some basic EQ in place and a little bit of compression here and there, once you get your volume balance right, it all comes together pretty easily from there. So I'll preach it again and again. Get the basic stuff done and then focus on your balance. Do things, you know, like whenever he broke into that lead part, push the guitar up a little bit, and when he starts singing, bring it back down into the mix. You know, work with the band. Whenever a lead line happens, push it up, bring it back when they're done. Whenever someone's singing something important, put them out over the top of the mix. If they're singing backup, just bring them down a little bit. Just think of it. You're the conductor, you're the orchestrator, you're the producer, all that good stuff. So you got a lot of power in your hands. Use it wisely. But yeah, hit the link in the description as usual for the free reverb cheat sheet. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.